Hi, this is Gary Kay from Rave Publications, and we are here at ISE 2013 in Amsterdam. It's day 3 of the show. First time I actually had a chance to really walk the show because I've been so busy with interviews. And I'm here at the Projection Design booth, which has a Barco logo on it, which is, first of all, kind of strange to see, but as you know, Barco bought 61% of Projection Design, so it does make sense. However, I'm walking down the aisle, and all of a sudden I see this quote here, and it's my quote about the F-35 projector. They didn't ask if they could use that quote, but I guess I don't really care, but I think it's kind of funny. It's going to set a new standard in projection. I definitely meant that, because the F-35, it's the first Panoram native projectors, 21:9 aspect ratio. It's more than 2-to-1 aspect ratio, and I definitely think every projector manufacturer will have a projector like that using that chipset from DLP, where they're able to project 2 native resolution images side by side without having to do seamed images from 2 different projectors. So I think you're going to see more of this, where you're setting up a large digital canvas in the front of a room, and the nice thing about using this projector is you can actually do it with 1 projector rather than 2 projectors seamed together, you know, using some sort of pixel mapping program. So again, this is Gary Kay at the ISE 2013 show in Amsterdam. We're going to go see for you right now. We're going to go to the head office. In fact, the guy's coming right now. Michael Blackman. Hold on, Michael. Look at this. Look at, I got so lucky. It's Michael Blackman. This is the managing director of ISE 2013 and all the ISE shows, their 10th year. Michael, I cannot believe that I actually caught you. I'm here shooting a video, and he walks by in the aisle, and he's probably busy and getting ready to go somewhere.
Get away from anywhere, can I?
First of all, you have to be huge grin on your face. What an amazing show.
The corners of my mouth are hurting, you know, so because I can't change it. It's been really great. We've had a fantastic attendance so far. I don't have the exact numbers yet, but we're looking like we're going to be probably about 10 to 12% ahead of where we were in total. It might even do better. I don't know yet, but we're pleased. The exhibitors are pleased. We've been in all the halls. We have a new hall, Hall 8, which is a lot of digital signage. We had concerns on how that would work for the first time, and you know, it's working extremely well. Rebooking has started, and that's always the sign on whether the show is doing well, when the customers are coming back and planning their booths for next year already, and so lots of increase. So we're looking good.
Yeah, I haven't been to a single stand the last 2 days or 2.5 days where people haven't said they're absolutely coming back, and they're actually going to have either a larger presence next year, or they're just extremely excited about how the show went this year. So I would agree that I can understand why you can't stop smiling. But I also...
Great position to be in, Gary.
It is. They need to give you a raise.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Can you say that again, please?
They need to give you a raise. Maybe they are giving you a raise. No, you just signed a contract for Amsterdam through 2019.
Correct. Yeah, we're so convinced that this location works for us and for our industry. It's the center of the biggest part of the industry in Central and Northern Europe. Our attendees love it. They can get in here easily. The city has really supported us, and we're working with them now to do even more attendee type services to make it easier to get around the city, to be here at ISE. So as part of that, we're giving a long-term commitment to them, so actually will do more for us as an event.
Actually, quite honestly, it's very easy to get around. I think the taxi services are really good here. The train system is good, and of course the buses that you provide makes it where you can pretty much stay anywhere in the city of Amsterdam and find a way to get there. So I think you do a phenomenal job. Your team does a great job with that.
Thank you. I mean, that's the key thing. This ISE is not about Mike Blackman. It's about my team. I have some fantastic people behind me. They do a great job. They all feel responsibility for what they do, and they enjoy what they do, and that's what makes us such a good show. But on top of that, we also have an advisory committee of exhibitors who talk with us on a regular basis and tell us what we need to do about ISE, what we should be doing about improving the show, and we meet with them regularly, and we take their advice. We set that in motion when we can, and that pays towards the success that we have now.
Yeah, and it definitely shows. And by the way, you mentioned Hall 8 earlier. We actually went to Hall 8 yesterday, and it was packed. So I don't think you have to worry about people finding Hall 8. And it's where most of the giant LED stuff is, which is sort of exciting to kind of see on its own. And I think the way that it was organized is good, and it actually acted as a nice cut through to the rest of the show when you want to get somewhere quickly.
Well, this was a big advantage for us. We actually, when we came to Amsterdam for the first time, we started in Hall 8. So you were there,
and I didn't realize it was Hall 8.
Yeah, it was Hall 8. So that was attendance. It's quite significant for us to actually be back in Hall 8, but the more significant is that before, the way the halls were set up, we had like a U shape, so everyone went through Hall 12 like this, backwards and forwards. Now we have a complete circle, and it helps for the whole flow of the show and getting people around. And as we grow in our attendance, we need to actually be able to make it easier for people to get around the exhibition and not have any bottlenecks. So that's helped us in a big way. What you're going to see next year is Hall 8 being dedicated to signage. Because we see how that's working there. The exhibitors in there like that as a part of the venue. So we're going to be doing more. We're opening the entrance there as well. We're going to have a direct route directly from the station coming to Hall 8. So if digital signage or signage, staging, lighting, etc. is something important for you, that's going to be the place to start. ISE is important for everybody over the whole show. But sometimes it helps if you have a focus, that you have one place you can go, so, okay, if I'm limited on time, where do I start? And we're trying to help our attendees in that way.
And in fact, you could actually use the walking ways for small stands, couldn't you?
That's coming in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I was walking through that yesterday. I was thinking, why don't they just put some small stands out here and give some of the small manufacturers some opportunity to get some exposure?
Yeah, we want to fill the halls first, and as you say, for the small manufacturers it helps, because when you've got areas like that where people have to walk by, little companies who may get stuck in the back of a hall on the sides, they get more exposure being somewhere like that. So that's our future plan.
Yeah, we'll take one of those spaces. We like that idea.
We'll welcome you there.
So look, I'm first of all excited that I've somehow this huge show found you walking by me as I'm broadcasting. I just noticed this morning. They didn't even tell me they were putting that there. Isn't that weird? My quote on the side of a booth. I've never had a quote on the side of a booth before, so I had to get a shot at it.
Gary, yeah.
Hey, oh my God, maybe I could convince more people to do that. I need to start making lots of quotes so that I got to say something nice about Epson and about Panasonic and Christie and everything, so maybe I can get them to put my name on the side of their booth. No, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Congratulations and best of luck to you. And I know you got to be planning some sort of vacation next week.
I hope so. I'm going to take some time.
Well deserved, and he does deserve a raise. So this is Gary Kay. It's the beginning of day 3. Excited about ISE 2013 here in Amsterdam. Excited it's going to be here through at least 2019. Signing off for now. If you want to go and see any of the manufacturers' booths stands that we've recorded videos in, all you got to do is type the name of the manufacturer right above me right here in the search box, and you can search any manufacturer on the show floor and find all their videos of new products that they launched here at the show. Thank you very much.